Rain are looking pretty good for later this afternoon. Forecaster Skye tells us about a weather system that's percolating down in the southwest that's moving in this direction.
Yes, it is. And you can actually see that right on the radar behind me. Just like you said, Calvin, percolating right up from the south over here. We have those little storms which are slowly making their way through. You notice it's not a line of thunderstorms quite yet, just kind of those popcorn storms which are starting to slowly move in. We already got some really heavy bouts of rain here at the station. Like I mentioned before, you could just hear it pounding down on the station. Temperatures right now, it is a cooler day today. It's 66 degrees outside, and we're at least here in Chattanooga, around the board, staying there in the mid upper 60s and the lower to mid 70s. It is also pretty muggy outside. So you see here, we're kind of in that don't overdo it up in the 60s level right there. You see in that yellow box. So there is some moisture in the air. It's relatively warm. Here's a look at the severe storm prediction center's outlook. I don't know why I had a problem saying that. Severe weather outlook heading into today. So you see here all those areas which are in that dark green. This means that there's a 1 out of 5 chance where you could see some damaging hail as well as gusty damaging winds. So again, it's not a high risk, and over here in contrast, this is the light green. You see that says thunderstorms. It means we could see some thunderstorms, but likely below severe weather limits. If it's going to be severe, it will most likely stay down to the south. But again, we're going to keep an eye on all of the viewing areas to make sure that we're not missing anything and that we're keeping everyone safe and updated. So again, you got that 5% risk for damaging winds, as well as that hail, which actually that hail outlook has shifted farther down to the south outside of our viewing area. So right now, really the only player we're looking at for today is the possibility for some gusty winds. So let's take a look at that futurecast and see what we're expecting. So later on, I'm expecting to see more of those showers, maybe some little spots of some heavy rain and thunder, and then heading later on to 2 o'clock, that's when we start to see some of that rain shifting in from the south and moving up to the north. So some of these storms could be on the stronger side. And then as of per this model run, kind of starting to weaken and work through heading into around 9 o'clock tonight. Get a break period, and then looks like we get another little bit of a line forming with some rain showers. I'm not expecting that to be too strong since we get that first little round of rain, but overall, still going to be seeing those rain showers off and on through the day, so you don't want to go out without a rain jacket or an umbrella. Heading into your Wednesday and Thursday, seeing the same type of pattern with some thunderstorms, maybe some rain. As of today, though, we are not expecting severe weather Wednesday or Thursday. Make sure you're staying tuned in the case that anything does change. But again, we're seeing rain coming up on the forecast, maybe some thunderstorms, but as of today, not expecting anything severe. So again, here's the look for your Wednesday. Again, that light green just means regular old thunderstorms. And then heading into your Thursday, that same thing. That severe weather margin is not in any of our viewing area. The 3-day rainfall we've seen so far has been anywhere between 1 inch up to 2.5 inches. Farther down to the south, we could see an additional 1, maybe 2 inches of rain across the viewing area. So again, we're going to be monitoring these storm systems. I'm not expecting too much from them. We could see some damaging wind, maybe a little bit of hail. That's about what we were expecting heading into this afternoon. So stay tuned. We'll keep you with us as we track those storms on air and online.